Jennifer's in the big chair, so let me do this real quick. Live from the Trustmark studios of the Gallo Show across the state, across the nation, around the world, wherever Mississippians are gathered as one Mississippi, we thank you. Trustmark, where you get the very latest technology and services that will fit your home or business to a T, is in Trustmark, member FDIC. Jennifer, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Paul. Doing great. So good to be here.
Jennifer Anderson, and Jennifer is the Chief Marketing Officer for Cspire. Now, I'm I'm going to learn when everybody else learns what this is. I do know that the most parents out there are tremendously concerned with what they don't know what their kids are doing on social media and everything else. And I mean, it is so encompassing, so dangerous now. So this helps address that, and I'm going to let you take the forum here and tell us exactly what this new program is called Connect and Protect.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Paul. And it's great to be here and get to talk about this. As you said, technology is changing so much and so rapidly. And what we've been hearing about from parents, our customers, other Mississippi parents and guardians we've been talking to over the past months is that it is changing and they need help and it's complicated. And so we're very excited this week at Cspire to be announcing our new Connect and Protect solution for parents. And it's really a set of tools designed to help children safely access technology while giving their parents the tools to parent their way in a digital world. And when I talk about Connect and Protect, I'm really talking about three things for parents to be able to access. The first of this with our new Connect and Protect solution from Cspire is a kid's phone plan. And it comes with nationwide talk and text. It comes with location tracking services to help parents monitor where their children are. But what is very different for us and from other carriers is what this plan does not come with. Our Connect and Protect plan comes with no cellular data. That means parents can allow their children to talk. They can text, they can FaceTime if their parents want to allow that. But on the Cspire network with this new plan, parents get and kids get no ability to download apps, browse the internet, get on social media. It is really about helping block some of those dangerous aspects of this.
Hey, that's built-in peace of mind there. There's no way they can get, as smart as these youngerns are, there's no way for them to get around that.
When you are on our cellular network with this new kids plan, you got it, Paul. You are absolutely correct. There is no way to get around that. Now, to your point, kids are smart. We have seen it. We hear it from our customers. So one of the things we have done, if a parent says, I want to have this device, I want to have my child's phone be able to access Wi-Fi, we are giving them access to free guided setup of parental controls, whether that is the Bark app if you have an Android phone and want to monitor what your child is doing, guided setup for Apple family sharing tools if you want to lock down your child's iPhone or Apple Watch if they're on Wi-Fi. And Paul, you mentioned it at the very start. What we've heard over and over and what we've seen in some of the research we've done, focus groups with parents across Mississippi, is that it takes time to figure out and to stay on top of how the technology is changing, how the access can change. Like you said, kids are smart. They know how to work around this. And so at Cspire, as the customer-inspired carrier, we want to give parents tools and help them be easy to use tools for parents to set this up for their kids, set up the right level of parental controls. The other thing we hear a lot about from parents, and we've seen, is there's no one size fits all when it comes to access for families. Like you said, Paul, it is great to lock some children down on the online access side. If parents want to give their children more access, we've got solutions for that with Connect and Protect as well. So for us, it's really about making sure we've got tools for kids to safely connect online and help their parents protect their kids at every age.
Well, I think you answered the question in what you were saying there. But it works in unison with Bark.
It absolutely does. Okay. This program includes Bark, and we've found Bark works great for Android devices for parents who are particularly interested in monitoring what their kids are doing online. So yes, this new solution encompasses Bark if a parent wants to use that technology.
Well, the other great thing about this is because in a lot of households, I'm sure probably most households, there's an ancillary device somewhere in there, a laptop or iPad or something else, that they can get the kids' YouTube or whatever it is, but at least that gives the parent more control, certainly when they want to use that phone as connectivity, because I think it's a great idea. Because there are a lot of parents who says, I want to know where my kid is, especially today more than ever before, and this is just one of those things that come with it that I have to take. Now you don't.
Absolutely correct, Paul. You don't have to take it. We want to make sure it's easy for parents to get the right level of access for their children when they are out in the world, if they are in school and have that device. We know devices, phones, connectivity brings a lot of safety, a lot of security. Like you said, we see the research. We know it opens the door to a lot of things that may not be right for every child at every age. And so we want to make sure we're giving children and their parents and empowering their parents those right tools to manage that access, whether it is on a smartwatch or whether it is time for a phone for children.
Good deal. Let's get to the retail part of this. Yep. How do you do that if you already have an existing phone? Maybe it's the child's first phone. They're going back to school. Yep. They do have the full data on there right now. They'd like to convert this. What are we talking cost? Is it available on any phone, Android and Apple? And walk us through that.
Absolutely. So first up, it is available on every phone, Android, Apple. We've got flip phones as well, believe it or not, if that's the right level of access for parents and their children. So if parents are looking for a new phone, we certainly have device deals available, Android, iPhone, Apple Watches, you name it, for parents to be able to come in. You can order the plan online, order the phone online, come into our stores. We'll help you set it up online or in stores. And you asked, if you have an existing phone, if you have an existing device, Paul, one thing we hear a lot from our customers is mom and dad are upgrading their phones and they're giving their old phones to their kids. Yep. So whether it is a hand-me-down as our parents are upgrading, or whether it's an existing phone on an existing plan, you can move your phone wireless plan or your watch plan over to our Connect and Protect plan. It's $30 a month with auto pay, gets you set up on that plan, and that cuts off the access to cellular data to, again, give your children the access to talk, to text, to be able to track their location, but not when you're on our Cspire cellular network. Open up the door to anything that you parents or their children may not be ready for at this point.
I got you. Which simply means you're not going to be able to get on TikTok or Twitter or X or whatever, and all of the other things. And there's so many out there. There are new ones that pop up, and sometimes they become so popular that nobody knows about them except the kids.
Absolutely, Paul. We're seeing it change every day. Yeah. Platforms are changing. And when those things change, to your point, as a parent, you've needed to be right on top of that monitoring and trying to figure out, okay, how do I change my settings to accommodate the right thing? One of my friends recently said, Jen, we set parental controls up at our home for our kids' phones, and she couldn't figure out for weeks why she was no longer able to find chicken breast recipes online. And it's just all how you set it up. So we're a partner to help you set those things up.
We'll talk more about this in a second. We got a quick break here, but peace of mind also that they won't be ordering anything. I wouldn't think on some website that you don't really need to have in the house one way or the other.
Absolutely.
More with Jennifer Anderson coming up in a moment or two, Chief Marketing Officer for Cspire. Back after this.
It's always nice to get the weekend started early, Paul.
Chief Marketing Officer, how long have you been at Cspire?
Almost 5 years now,
Have
Paul.
you?
Yes.
Yeah, where are you from originally?
So I'm originally from New Jersey. So I've been here for about 5 years. We were in North Carolina, Florida, Kansas before this. So we've gotten the opportunity to bounce around a little bit.
Well, and we wanted to make sure that the weather keeps getting hotter and hotter so you won't be homesick. So there you go.
We are doing a great job of turning up the heat and humidity this summer, aren't we?
Unbelievable. I'm glad that the cable's under the ground so it won't melt. That's all I can say.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Just to wrap this up now, but this is available now or starting soon?
So it is available now. We have rolled Connect and Protect, our new kids phone plan, free parental guided setup for parental controls, and device deals. We have rolled all of that out this week. So it is available online at cspire.com, in our retail stores, and are so excited to be announcing this and launching Connect and Protect this week.
So certainly if you have Bark, I mean, it might want to be one of the things you want to. Is it an additional cost, or is it just the price of the service itself for an additional phone?
Yeah, great question. So for us, the Connect and Protect plan is that $30 a month. Bark Junior comes for free with the plan if that is the route you want to take. We will also walk you for free through setting up any of your iPhone settings to get that right level of parental controls that meets the needs for each of our customers and their families. So it's $30 a month for the plan, free parental controls, free guided setup as a part of this.
We have been part of the Cspire family for so long, and just all the way through the Cellular South days, about 522 years ago, it seems. But I'll give you an opportunity now, since we have a few extra minutes, just talk about some of the other things that are going on at Cspire.
Absolutely. Well, and Paul, we love that relationship, and it does. We were excited to celebrate our 522nd anniversary this year. It may be 35 years, but in Cspire time, it's probably about that 500. Right. Well, Paul, it has been a blazing fast in typical Cspire fashion start to 2023. As I know, we talk a lot about. We have been aggressively and rapidly expanding our fiber internet network across Mississippi, across Alabama. We are right now in the midst of building out Brookhaven and are signing up new customers, residential and business across Brookhaven. So the focus on fiber for Cspire has continued this year. And then on the wireless side, we have not slowed down one bit there either. We have upgraded and set up about 200 new cell sites across Mississippi, bringing 5G across more towns across Mississippi, enhancing the wireless experience across Macomb, Kosciuszko, Wiggins, Oxford. The list goes on and on. So a lot of investment and enhancement focusing on 5G on the wireless side, while at the same time we're building out our fiber network as well.
The TV market, the TV industry, as far as cable, not to cut cable, whatever it happens to be, it's changing so fast. I mean, it doesn't even look like it did 10 years ago. How in the world do you how do you stay on top of something like that?
No kidding about the rapid pace of change and technology. And I will say, I will answer that in two ways, Paul. One, we are so blessed and fortunate to work with a great, smart team of engineers, product development folks at Cspire who are focusing on some of the changes when it comes to TV capabilities and what that means for our customers. And then from a marketing standpoint, we are hyper hyper-focused on TV, digital. As you said, cable is rapidly changing. We're seeing connected TV, streaming services continue to take hold. And so making sure our customers have the right solutions and that we are able to reach the right customers at the right time with the right technology is very much a focus for us at Cspire.
I always look at challenges as a learning operation. You get a degree in that. If it's completed, of course, and it doesn't kill you, you get a degree in that. And many years ago when I joined the company, Steve called and said, we're going to do pay-per-view. And I didn't even know what the word pay-per-view happened to be for the Ole Miss Network at that particular time. That's when you had to go stand in line, get your boxes and all of that. I say that because it gave me an education in what a cable company has to do to go through and what they pay for these services, how they are at the realms of, are they going to go up? And people don't understand that. But every time they decide to go up, your cable bill has to go up.
Yes, that is.
And so you had to make choices.
Absolutely true. And we see that today as we are operating in the TV space and operating across Mississippi. Yes, that is something we are very focused on in working, relationships that we have with some of those different cable and partners on the streaming side. And I will say from a customer standpoint, we have definitely seen a blend of customers saying, I want TV, I want the traditional TV approach, I want the streaming TV approach, which they can get from us at Cspire, as well as shifting to some of those streaming services as well. So it is, to your point, Paul, it is such a rapidly changing landscape. And for us at Cspire, I will say the rapid pace of technological change is happily nothing new, and that is something we are focused on staying on top of for our customers.
And I was looking at the numbers, and I saw that one channel is actually beating CNN, MSNBC, and CNBC, and I think that's channel 70. And I just had to go check and see what was on there, and I think it's SuperTalk Network.
Yes.
Okay, I made up those figures, but they could be close to true. Anyway, it's been a wonderful relationship, and we've enjoyed it. And I remember many years ago when we were talking about doing something like this, we all in the front office, and Steve and Kim said the only way we do it is if it was done first class, and I think that's overachieved that statement. So there you go.
Well, that is wonderful to hear. Thank you so much, Paul.
Anything else?
I think we've covered it. As I said, so excited to bring this new plan to market.
One more time on it. Call. Who do you just go to the local retail outlet or go online at cspire.com?
You got it. Connect and protect from Cspire online at cspire.com or at your local retail store.
And basically what it is your kid, certainly if it's the introductory phone, most important, is they'll be able to get all of the things that you need if you want to stay in touch with them, if you want to FaceTime them, if you want to text them, or find out what their location happens to be. It's all there, but they will not be able to go to any of the websites that maybe they shouldn't be on.
You got it, Paul. That is what we are focused on, trying to give parents the tools to help protect their children in this rapidly changing digital world.
Jennifer, great job. Thank you. And this was easy. It wasn't hard, was it?
No, easy and fun.
Easy. Good. That's the major thing there. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it very much. We invite you back anytime.
Thank you.
You got it. Jennifer Anderson, Chief Marketing Officer.